Frank here. Got some extra air vents. For those of you last time who weren't there, the big rundown is... well, I'm not gonna go... we left him there for a whole week. We hope he doesn't mind. He's been dead for a while. That's very true, actually. I completely forgot the fact that Frank has been sitting here on this couch for a whole week. But, yeah, we went over to the Distant Light, which was a bit of a clandestine bar. We had a meeting with the queen, the spider queen of the Great Web, who has been telling us a whole bunch of things that have been going on in the Hive. Nothing very good, of course. And then we went back to meet Frank, because we think that Frank might know something more. Well, he did. That's why he's dead. And now we have to figure out what Frank found, because he didn't, unfortunately, I don't think he had the budget for one of those cork boards in red string, but he, I don't know if I missed this at some point, but I got told, what do you mean? I'm pretty sure that the PNG is just about as tall as my my model, but I'm not using the model because this is more on theme with the game, and also I'm tired and I can't be bothered to pose, so there is that. Okay, let's have a look. Maybe not at Frank's kitchen. I'm pretty sure he was cooking, but not in the kitchen. So let's have a look at the case map, shall we?
In the Hive, the King, the MEAT, the fall of the Wessler Empire. This is an incoherent mess.
Just one moment. Sorry, I thought the sound might not be working. You still think of me as the little round boy? Oh, the one in the top right. Yeah, that has not been the case for a while. I think I got my first model, what was it? 3 months in? And now we're already at... Oh, what is it? I think it's 2 years and 2 months, so... I think you're gonna have to adjust a little bit. It's just been a very long time. But, okay, in all fairness, the round boy never left. It just also happens to be a tall boy now.
There must be a system to it, but unfortunately, only Frank would know it.
There's a method to the madness.
Do you really think we're in the middle of some big conspiracy?
There was a long bit where I didn't really do much watching. That's perfectly okay, don't worry about it at all. That's, perfectly fine. I should also preface and be very honest that I don't always watch everyone. Most of it is called I have a job, so I can't watch. And the other part of it is... It doesn't count if you have more than 2 tabs, and I think on average I have about 50 people live, so I do need to make a choice who I watch. Usually I go with whatever looks the most interesting at the time, or I jump and skip around a bit and say hi to 20 people and see if they're doing anything interesting, and if not, I move on. I'll be very honest. There's just too many people. So. Well, how is this questionable? How is this the wrong thing to be doing on Twitch? How am I not allowed to go around? Oh. Okay. Well, or maybe it's Pingu is afraid about this whole conspiracy.
It's too early to say, but we can't leave it at that. Frank was involved in something serious.
So what do we do? Are we gonna interrogate the King?
That seems like a horrible idea.
Maybe. Better not. I mean, not yet. But later.
I remember having skin sauna and everything. It's just that whole Birb feels definitely new. Skin sauna? Is that what we're calling it now? Having a human form? I hate it. I hate it so much. Why did you have to call it that? This is almost as bad as the word flesh tuber. I hate that too. And the word moist for anything that's not cake. Thank you for giving me something awful to think of, Aj. The cringe fuels me. Thank you, because if you're cringe, I will not be able to sleep at night. I do have to mention, it's a small knock on the game, but compared to the first one, there are more spelling mistakes in the writing. I mean, there's a lot of it, but it's a little bit of a downer that sometimes is. In this case, there's a whole word missing, so.
Oh, wild ones. This is gonna be a joyride.
I don't know if I'd call it a joyride, but let's have a look again, shall we? So what about this on the floor? If an animal bunny is a fursona, and humans don't have fur, but animals have skin too, did you think of that? Like, so technically it follows, so what is this? Is this a feather sona? Is that how it works now? Yeah, but you don't see it. I'm gonna defer to the experts on this one. I don't know what it qualifies as. Generally, people don't discriminate. Me neither. I don't know. Call it whatever you want, I suppose. Let's have a look at this mess on the floor.
This is not a good sign.
No, it's not.
Had he gone mad? I mean, was someone or something driving him crazy?
Not really. The Frank we know from Zip's Cafe was very determined, so...
He was completely consumed by what he was working on, and I'm afraid that's what led to his death.
You get people who use different terms. Yeah, I've seen a couple. I've seen a bunch of those. Crunchy. Is that for the cereal VTubers? If you're a box of breakfast cereal? I mean, oh, bugs. Really? Why wouldn't it be crunchy? Oh no. Have some respect for poor Frank. Also, in this game, you cannot call them bugs. It's really offensive, apparently.
Shit.
Chicken shit.
Yeah, you can say that again. Alright, let's have a look at the stuff. There's a bottle of liquor. There's a letter.
Look, there's something interesting here. A letter. Should we read it?
Can't hurt Frank now, can it? And anyway, it's been opened already.
Perfect argument.
Now, let's see.
Alright, well... oh wait, it's in the bag. Let's have a look at the letter. To Frank from... It was written by a woman named Zelina. How do you know this? Because it's crossed out. Alright, well, let's open it up. Oh, anything with a carapace. Okay, I get you. Alright, let's see. Crab people. That reminds me, I did used to know a hermit crab VTuber, but I have not seen them in a very long time. Oh, okay, this is the letter. I can never thank you enough for what you did for me. Life in Averia is wonderful. So Averia is one of the neighboring nations to Clawville. It's the bird country. Everyone here is so welcoming and friendly. I think I met a very nice boy too. I have never been so free as I have since I stepped out from under the shadow of my mother and the hive. Forever in your debt and always your friend. Zelina. It's sealed as well, so a wax seal on it? That seems pretty official. I'm trying to see what the seal is. It looks like, I can't really tell. Is it, it looks like a serpent, actually. And it's just to Frank. So this was not mailed. This was a letter that was left behind. Alright. Is there anything else here? Speaker, there's some books, some literature. There's the table.
Everything here is covered in it. Old newspaper articles, ancient files, obscure memos, and all sorts of crazy scribbles.
Yeah, Frank was definitely investigating hard.
Zelina.
Have we heard that name before? I don't remember it.
That must be the Spider Queen's daughter. So...
Wait, oh, hang on, Marty. Is this something I was supposed to know? Or are you drawing Are you clutching at straws? Because I don't remember the name Zelina popping up anywhere. If you were asking for the source of my dark lore, I have several furry friends and you learn things. Yeah, don't worry. Me too. You do learn things. Not just from them, you know. Honestly, being on the internet in general is not good for you. The things I have seen. But where did we know about Zelina? Has the queen talked about Zelina? I don't remember. So, maybe the Spider Queen talked about her daughter without naming them. It's possible. I don't remember if they did. I don't remember there being a daughter of any kind, really. I always assumed that when she spoke about daughter, it's they're insects. They have like 20 million daughters. But it could be. I don't remember. You mean internet in general? Fans of any community? Yeah, there you go.
Frank helped her escape the Hive and Clawville.
Oh.
Seems like it. Wait. For the Great Wild Ones, if the Queen finds out about this, she'll have us hanged.
Well, she can't hurt Frank now, but she can hurt us. Who knows how she'll react to this news?
And we made her a promise. So, what do we do?
Oh, true. We did promise her to find Zelina. Right? Or am I... Wait. I'll check it afterwards.
We have two options. We tell her the truth, or we lie to her. Simple as that.
So, Sonny, you do remember that this is the Queen of the Great Web. Supposedly they know everything. And they were pretty good at telling if we were lying to her.
I don't like either.
Welcome to the real world, buddy boy. All tough decisions, no reward.
Let me check the case file. Frank is dead. Let's speak to Frank. We interviewed Zenaida. Wait, hang on. Is the Spider Queen also named Zenaida? Oh, Frank stole something from her. Oh, you're so right. Wait, does it not say that here? No, that Frank might be in trouble. We don't know about Filmar. No, it's the Lovebirds. No, we already did that. Zenaida thinks that if we follow Frank's trail, we will certainly end up in the clan's trap. It was never specified what it was. I assume it's the daughter. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Zenaida wants to get her information on the whereabouts of her greatest treasure. We found the letter Zenaida's daughter wrote to Frank. It says that Frank helped her escape. What her... Oh, is that... though? I think it makes sense now, because... You know, from the very strange way the Spider Queen talks, it's the succession. They're all named Zenaida. And it's one of those weird royal things, right? Where you keep naming your successor the same thing. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Something about Douglas, we don't know. The church and Monica. No, she is named Zelina. Oh, Zelina. How did you find this? Because we interviewed Zenaida. Wait, did I misread the letter? Oh, Zelina. Okay, it's not the... okay, it's... Frank and... Oh, Frank is... oh, the kid is named Zelina and it's Zenaida is the Spider Queen. Okay, I cannot read. Okay, but okay, that makes a lot more sense, actually. Alright, then. Is there anything in the kitchen we need to find?
There's nothing here. Did Frank eat anything at all?
This case seems to have wiped everything else from his mind. I was like that once.
Once? You've been living like that since I've known you. Speaking of which, what do you eat?
What do I eat? Ah, give me a break.
But seriously, I've known you for 20 years, and I don't know if I've ever seen you eat.
Well, I might be a vampire rooster.
That explains a lot.
An energy vampire, more like.
Okay, let's go. Where can we go? Okay. The police department. You can go the zip again. The distant light. I don't really like going back to the distant light immediately because that means that we have to talk to Zaneda. Hey, welcome in, Ginger. How's it going? Let me give you a quick shout out. This chicken runs on pure anger. You can say that again. Thank you, Twitch chat on mobile phone. It never ever works. Thank you so much. You're the best. And No is here to save me. Thank you so much. Angry Birds, you can say that again. You know what? I feel probably the police department might have something useful for us. Let's have a look-see, shall we? Oh. Okay, I don't want to talk to Moses because we still owe Moses a favor. And there's nothing I want to ask them anyway. What about Monica? What does she know about the Queen?
Listen, Mon, we just came from the Hive. Straight from the Queen, Miss Zaneda.
You're serious? Well, I sincerely admire you boys for making it out alive.
Oh, we're just that good. How's it going, Ginger? I hope you're well. Welcome in.
Actually, it wasn't that big of a deal.
Well, we did fill our pants a little.
Just a little.
Good thing we wear diapers, right?
My condolences.
You know something about her, Mon. We must have a file on her or something.
Zaneda is a truly mysterious woman. Truth is, we're not even sure that's her real name. And there's no mention of any family name, of course. Some believe that she is descended from an old noble family.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, that was a strange thing to say. Maybe, but for once it wasn't me saying it.
She did
Or
have
maybe
some
it
old
was. Never
paintings
mind.
of classy bugs in her lair.
But others say it's all just theatrical powder, and that the Queen, on the contrary, has fought her way to the top out of poverty.
Go. Aye, more passion. More
Thank you for
passion.
the stretch.
More passion. More energy. More energy. More footwork. More footwork. More footwork. More passion. More energy. More energy.
Why the stare? It was the chimkins, true. Never take the blame. Always blame it on the chickens.
Like in a fairy tale.
Right, so it's either old nobility or it's climbing the ladder from the bottom.
Exactly. It's all fairy tales, and myths and legends, no facts.
Thanks, Mon. That helped.
You're welcome, Boss Bird. Just let me know if you need anything.
I will, sweetheart. What?
Nothing? Nothing, just some strange sparks bouncing all over the place.
Oh, shut up, Marty.
Ah, shut up, Marty.
Bang, called it. I still need to record that and make it a line.
Did you guys see that? Bog!
Why did you have to press that, Ice? Why is that a redeem? Anyway. Well, we could ask her about Moses, actually.
Hey, Mon, what are sleuths number 3 and 4 doing here?
You made it probably. Hell yeah, I did. I don't know why, but it was certainly me who made it. Blame it on the chickens. Exactly. Who would do such a silly thing? Of course, it was the chickens. Sleuths number 3 and 4. I remember when we played Zips Cafe, we did the same thing because Moses is in that game too, and we did tell him, I think, because we play as Zip in that game, and we also told him, hey, if it isn't the third best detective in all of Clawville, and then he says, oh wait, who are number 1 and 2? Is like, oh no, it's the chicken police.
You mean Moses and Plato? Don't be so rude about them, Sonny. They're professionals, and they're pretty decent guys, too.
Okay. So what's the deal? What's this super secret assignment from Blood Boil?
Are we jealous?
Ah, don't make me laugh.
I am, a little.
I don't know exactly what it is, but it's something really secret. I mean, it's not an official investigation.
Ah, but we are experts in unofficial investigations.
Wait, I thought shit like that was our thing.
Exactly, that's what I was referring to.
It is.
I really don't know what it's about, but if you want my advice, forget about it.
I'm afraid that's impossible, Mon.
You're only making it more tempting for us.
At least try to be discreet, okay? We've got enough problems without having to deal with your shenanigans.
Oh, we'll be quiet and discreet, as always.
Like the wind. Whoosh.
Yeah, more like a hurricane. May the big wild ones protect us.
Alright, is there anything we can give to... No, there's not much we can do with that. Maybe we can have a little prod. Can we ask Moses about the super secret assignment? No, not really. Can we ask?
Man, this place is starting to look...
No, we already... So this homeless person, there's not much we can tell about them. Shooting range... No, it's empty. Okay, not much to be found here. Alright, let's get out of here. Could we have a little chat with Zip? What about Pip? Oh, we can talk to Pip. Let's go.
Hey, Pip, what's new?
The chicken police was seen in the hive. What are the 2 X-Star cops investigating?
Well, so much for being discreet, right?
Hey, this only just happened.
The news never sleeps.
Good to know.
Well, shit. Alright, let's have a little ASCII. Ah, we can ask Zip about something. Imagine asking someone about the super secret assignment right through their face. That would be 100% be a thing I would do. Like, yay, I heard, what's this about a super secret assignment I heard of? And then make sure that you say it loud enough so everyone in earshot can hear you. Ask it as well. I don't think it's gonna stay secret for very long if you do that. Alright, Zip. That Filmar.
Guess what? Filmar thinks he knows where your tail is.
Is that old hawk still alive? He's hiding in the hive, is he?
Oh, Filmar knows, yeah.
Doesn't have to hide. He seems to be getting some pretty good assignments there. He looks like he just hatched from an egg.
You're kidding me.
No, we're dead serious.
So what do you know about my tail? Oh, it's weird saying it out loud like that.
Mick has a secret headquarters somewhere in the hive, but we don't know exactly where it is.
The hive, huh? I'm not surprised. The damn monkey's been down there for a while, and I have an idea where he might be.
Oh, that would be very useful to know.
You know where the secret headquarters of the Golden Fang clan is, and you didn't tell us?
Why didn't you ask?
Oh, I'll skin you alive one day, Zip. I swear.
Did you hear they closed down that old textile factory?
Sure, kind of related to our case.
So, what do you think they built there, huh? Of course, it's a bloody meat factory. I mean, the M-E-A-T.
That meat substitute again. It's all over the news.
Not yet, but it soon will be. The stuff is spreading everywhere. Cheap and delicious. What more do you need?
Are you advertising this stuff or?
It stinks.
Yeah, that also. I don't know how to feel about this stuff. You can say that again.
I don't know. I like the smell of it.
No, I mean, there's something stinky about it.
Definitely not compressed roach. Shh! How dare you allude to the thing that they've been alluding to all this time, but are afraid to say out loud? It all these point to that. I don't think it's going to be much of a plot twist anymore. I know the game is going to try spring it on us, and then we have to act surprised and say, oh no! It's Soylent Green all over again.
Your nose holes don't lie, old bird. That very place has become the Golden Fang's super secret headquarters.
That's not very super secret.
A meat plant?
Funny, ain't it?
Amazing. If what you say is true, that's where your tail will be. and we'll bring it to you.
You'd break into a high-security gangster HQ just for me? I'm not gonna lie. I'm quite touched by what I'm hearing, boys.
Well, it's kind of related to our case, but sure, if that's what you want to think, have at it, Zip.
No, Trash Panda. We got serious business there.
Oh,
But while we're there, we'll get your family heirloom.
well, that's all my good mother left me.
Animals with whole-ass human arms is oddly nostalgic. Nostalgic in what way?
What about your famous optimism and love of life?
Ah, shut up, Marty.
Yo, that's his line. What does he know about the Queen?
We visited the famous Queen of the Hive, Zip. What do you know about her?
Related to the... Oh no, we cannot speak about the intern. That is a relic of the past, the secret dark history of the channel that I would prefer to leave buried. No, what are you doing? Don't you dare. Okay, Zip, what do you know about the Queen of the Hive?
Mostly what the insects and the animals that come here gossip about. All kinds of contradictory tales. More like legends.
No, I'm warning you.
She's quite another worldly woman, that's for sure.
God fucking damn it, no.
From what I've heard, she's a lot like my dear mama. And mama always said, respect all women, son, because you never know which one is a witch.
Very true. It's pretty funny. I actually met someone who told me that people were convinced that her mother... people believed that her mother was a witch. And then I met and then I actually met said mother. I believed it. That person, she could definitely have turned me into a frog. And then it wouldn't be a bird anymore. It would be a disaster. It's just that easy, true.
A witch? You're serious?
Yeah, I'm serious. Wicked spellcasters and potion makers. She'll throw a curse at you if you don't behave, and then 7 years of bad luck for you.
Mm-hmm, of course.
And you believe in that stuff?
Looks like it.
It's not a question of whether I believe or not, boys. Mama told me, and what Mama says is sacred.
You have to listen to your mommy.
Amen.
Amen indeed.
Alright. Does Mullen know anything about this stuff? Not really. Okay, so everyone knows that we've been about. Now the question is... Okay, so we can't go waltzing into the meat factory. Supposedly... I have a feeling that probably... because of... probably because it's the Golden Fang Clan's headquarters, so we can't exactly walk in or knock at the door and say, hello, what's up? The police wasn't much use, so I guess we're going back to the distant light. Okay, Hank is still not back. He's probably still out there somewhere.
Let's go.
Alright, well... Is there anything we can talk to Douglas about? Nah. Is there anything we can talk to Castor about? Also no, except he still hates us. I don't think we should go talk to him. What about the bartender? Ah, there we go. Oh, Bart. I mean Bart, of course.
Oh, you again. You're still alive. That's good to see. Did you find out what you wanted?
As a matter of fact, we did. It's a surprise to us too, but maybe more than we wanted.
Mm-hmm.
That's really good to hear. But still, you know, a lot of the truth that comes out of the Hive is unlikely to be true anywhere else.
I don't get that.
I think I do. Different laws, different rules. different truths.
I love Bart. I love him. Bart is very cool, though. That is true. Alright.
As the top detective says.
Thanks, Bart. We'll keep that in mind.
Look at that stance. I'm jealous of Bart. Believe me, I believe I could be that powerful. But no, all I can do is stand here and, well, pour this beer for eternity, while Jason stands next to me and looks menacingly. Well, that's not too bad either, is it? Alright, is there anything we can ask Bart about? Not really.
No more question.
Okay, no, Bart is not willing to speak to us. Can we go downstairs?
Down to the hole.
Alright. There's the Queen, there's Brutus, there's Filmar. Not much else we can... I love the pants. Not much else we can ask Filmar except why he has a... You need Art of Tall J with his arms thrown out like a JoJo character? What, and have Jason be my stand? I don't believe so. Can we ask the Queen about anything? Nope. Can we ask Brutus? Nope. Anything we
I've
ask the
got
Queen?
what I wanted.
Okay, nobody seems to want to talk to us, so that's a problem. What about the graveyard? You could be a part 1-2 character. I've never seen JoJo, so I only have a vague idea of what you're talking about. What place are we missing? So we have the flat, Marty's place, Frank's place. This is a bunch of blah. This is all the people we've met so far. We haven't really seen the church. Something about Monica. Bubo. But how do we get to Bubo? And Frank is dead. What am I missing? Because I can't go to these places. Let's go back to Frank's place for a moment.
Let's go.
What are we missing? So we found the letter. Oh, should we give the letter to the Queen? Is that a bad idea? What if we give the letter to the Queen? Is that gonna get us killed? It might be, but I think it's worth a try.
Let's go.
Yeah, we're walking back in. Don't worry, we're just here to
hole.
talk to a very influential underworld character.
To what do we owe the pleasure of yet another visit, gentlemen?
All right. Well, we welcome back. Welcome back, Queen. We've decided that lying to you is a terrible idea, and therefore I will show you this letter.
We went to Frank's.
And how's the good Mr. Private Eye doing?
Not so well, actually.
Well, he's been better. He's dead.
Oh, we're sorry to hear that.
Really? You don't seem very surprised. In any case, he had something that might interest you about your daughter.
I don't think she's very surprised, considering she knew what Frank was into.
About our... We beg your pardon. Is this true? Tell us what you know. Immediately.
Oh. She never wants to see you again. I don't think lying to the Queen is a terrible... I don't think being an ass to the Queen is going to help us, so let's be nice. Honestly, I've picked most of the nice options.
Frank helped her escape. Your daughter is in Averia.
Is that so? In Averia?
We found a letter from your daughter thanking Frank for helping her get out of her prison. And she describes how happy she is in Averia.
How happy?
Your Majesty, your daughter is free now, and she does seem happy. Why don't you just let her go?
Dangerous, Sonny.
Like you did, Detective.
Ow!
What?
You haven't seen your daughter in years because you don't want to, have you?
Oh, shit.
That's quite different.
Really? Anyway, thank you for telling us. What we do with this information is our business. But you have fulfilled our bargain, so we will do the same.
Meaning?
If you have any trouble with the Golden Fang clan, or any other criminal organization for that matter, you have the support of the Great Web. We give you our royal word.
So we get an IOU from the Great Web. Could be quite valuable, except you didn't. It would be more valuable if you didn't mention before you didn't have much rain anymore.
That's good enough for me. Though to be honest, I hope I never have to ask for your help.
Yeah.
Let's hope you're right.
Alright, we did it. So we found out what happened to the daughter. So what's... Oh, I actually... Wait, there's a clue missing? I guess that's if we decide to lie about it. Does anything need to tell Filmar? Not really. Okay, let's see. There's still a bunch of things that we haven't... we still have a bunch of things that still need doing. A bunch of phone numbers. Let's see again. That just tells me how to call Marty. I don't care about that. There's a bottle. The password. What am I missing? We go back to the graveyard. What about Uncle Joe?
Hey, Joe. We met the Queen.
Oh, good for you. And you still have feathers. That's a surprise. A surprise for sure.
We take that as a compliment.
Well, you can take it as you like for all I care. And did you get what you wanted, Sir Chickens?
Sir Chicken?
We did, and even more.
Oh, all good things, right?
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Oh, welcome to the Hive, Cluckers. Every day here is full of lovely, sweet surprises. And misery.
Oh, the misery.
Yeah, we can see that.
Everyone wants to turn us into KFC. Okay, well.
So, we're going.
You do that. It's not good for you here.
Is that the Spimbly Spambino? Welcome in. A Birb. Yes, it's a Birb. Hello. How's it going? I hope you're well. Let me give you a quick shouty. Never mind. I cannot type fast enough on my phone, so it will be no. Welcome in. How's it going? How was the core keeper the other time? Uncle Joe is classy? If you're an undertaker, you have to be classy.
We still might come back, old bug.
You're fine by me. Cremation or burial.
Alright, well. Not much more to find out about here. Holy moly, that's a lot of bloody blah. We don't know what's up with the church, we don't know what's up with Monica. We should talk to Bubo. Did you just call him a slur? Probably. Bug being kind of rude. Yeah, it is. I'm not really sure they were impressed either with us doing that. Is there something at the PD we're missing? Can I give this? No, we gave the letter away, so we don't have it anymore. What am I missing? Why does it feel like there's a location I haven't been to yet? Because I can't go back to Marty's place. You're doing okay, having a bit rest day today? Core Keeper was good, did big prep for the next boss, and thank you for the shout out. You are most welcome. What am I missing? Do I need to talk to somebody else?
Let's go.
Or am I missing a location? Because I don't feel like... Okay, well... No, Castor has nothing else left to ask. Where did I not go yet? Did I miss something at Frank's place?
Poor...
No, that's not it.
Let's go.
Is there anything still here in this place that we need to find? What am I missing? So, Secrets of the Church. I mean, we had a look at their poster. The tail must be somewhere in there too, in Mick's headquarters, but we can't seem to go there. Bubo can fix Douglas's hand. That's very nice, but we can't seem to go to Bubo's place either, even though we should know where he lives. Find the quarters, we can't do that. Filmar's patron. We tried talking to Filmar, he doesn't want to talk about it, and Frank is very much dead. We have all these profiles, but that doesn't seem to be very interesting. I'm gonna try clear it out just because it bothers me a little bit. But I have a feeling that's probably not what we need to find. And this is not doing much. I mean, here we still have... Okay, we did all of this. Okay, either way, it clears out the book. But what place are we missing? Is there... Do I need to scroll over the map itself? No. Okay, my flat, can't go there. PD, Nest, Zips Cafe. No, there's not much more we can talk to Pip about.
I have a bad...
No, we already had a look at the poster.
Whatever, Zips.
No, we already had a look at this thing. Okay, this really bothers me because it feels like there is a different location that we unlocked, but I can't find it. Did we... I feel like we missed something at Frank's place then. After we go into the break. So, what I missed was we didn't actually take a closer look at Frank's corpse. Oh no. So you missed a little segment whereby Marty asks, should we report this? And the answer is not yet, because if they do, they'll probably take him, throw him in a vault somewhere, write the case off, because unfortunately Frank is a stag beetle and therefore does not enjoy the same rights as other people in Clawville. But so I missed a bit of the conversation that comes after, which is Marty saying, you really think he's gone mad? And Sonny says, I don't think so. He was the most methodical detective I've ever known. Sure, he was a bit Looney Tunes, but he was thorough and measured. Hey, welcome in, Harmony. How's it going? I hope you're doing well. How's your workday going? I hope it's going well. And of course, good to have you here. Alright.
But this place tells a different story.
He got himself into something he couldn't exactly handle.
Well, I hope he got close to the flame and didn't die in vain.
Maybe we can finish what he started.
That is a good point. Let's do it.
Or we end up like him?
Or we end up like him.
It's a risk.
Great.
Halfway through the week, you're going good. Got one more meeting and then you're off for the day. Let's go. That's good news. Congratulations on making it halfway through the week. That's awesome. Alright. So, we have a new clue. Which is... we're gonna have to call Bubo. So, I have a feeling that we can go see Bubo. And I think we did unlock this last time, but the save system in this game is a little strange sometimes. Alright.
Good old Dr. Bubo. He used to be a coroner at the station, but he was fired a couple of years ago. Too many organs and chemicals disappeared while the old bird's secret lab just kept growing and growing. Since then, the place has become a kind of backstreet clinic, frequented by criminals and bent cops. I can't count how many times we've been stitched up by the old owl. Of course, we never asked for anesthetic. We were too scared of losing an organ or two when we woke up. If we woke up. So it's mostly pain that comes to mind when Bubo's name comes up. But the fact is that the owl was a fantastic pathologist in his day, so he may have some useful information.
Oh, Boobo, how could you slip a couple organs while nobody's looking?
Are you ready?
Can anyone ever be ready for him?
Well, not really.
Well, let's get this over with.
Hey, Boobo, you old owl.
Ooh, I really didn't need you guys. Shot, cut, burn, or what? Spit it out quickly. I'm having a bad day.
It's nighttime, Boobo.
Day, night, night, day, who cares? It doesn't make any difference for me. So, what do you want?
What if we just wanted to say hello to an old friend?
Yeah, and I'm the featherless holy virgin swan, eh?
Okay. There are a few things you might be able to help us with.
The patients won't notice some organs missing. Yeah, they don't need them. We got some spares.
Have you been in a no-go zone again?
Something like that. There's this case that takes us to some pretty dark and strange places.
There's always a case with dark and strange places.
Have you heard of the distant light?
Woo-hoo! In the hive. You're not messing around, are you? Okay. I'm interested in this one. Just a little.
So, can we ask you a few questions?
Since you're already here. But don't take too deep a sniff. I spilled some chemical, and the truth is, I don't even know what it was. If we're lucky, we'll just get a little stoned.
What a prospect. No coffee?
You don't want to drink the coffee I drink, Marty, my boy. Trust me.
Okay.
Alright then. Let's have a little look around. What is with this thing?
Why is this framed? They usually frame artwork, don't they?
The word artwork means different things to different animals, Marty. I bet your house is full of pin-up posters.
You think I'm that simple?
I don't have to answer that, do I?
If you must know, I like sophisticated vintage paintings.
You do?
If you don't believe me, come see for yourself. Actually, how come you've never been to my place?
Because you've never gotten me properly drunk, sweetheart.
God damn.
Well, that ship has probably sailed. Laura may never let me back home.
Come on, you two were made for each other.
Do you really think so?
A masochistic cougar goddess and a danger junkie rooster? You're kidding. It's a match made in heaven.
So, for context, the cougar here is literally a cougar. Probably. I don't think we've ever seen Laura.
You're being sarcastic again.
And you're getting better at being a detective.
Do we want to know what's behind the door?
Boobo's operating room and weird laboratory. No reason to go in there yet. And I hope there won't be later.
What about the cabinet?
All legal stuff, right, Doc?
Of course, Sonny. You want my permission, perhaps?
You know what? Yes, please.
You're bluffing, and so am I. So we can end this conversation right here.
You old geezer.
You wrinkled old cock.
Okay.
Ooh, can I play this too?
No.
What about this
Remember
thing?
the last time you lay here while I held your hand?
You mean the time you shot me and then had to hold me down on the bed so I wouldn't wring your neck while Boobo was removing your pellets from my ass?
Memories are so much more fun in retrospect, aren't they?
We'll see how you remember the Laura incident later.
Damn. They really do not like each other.
Hey, why'd you bring that up?
Because I'm mean, and I enjoy it.
Alright, let's talk to Boobo.
So, ask your silly detective questions. Can't you see I have 100 things to do?
Well, no, not really.
Sonny always has some silly detective questions. He's really good at that.
And you could be better at shutting the cluck up.
Ooh, I miss this so much.
Alright then. Let's have a little chat again first.
I don't have all night, chickens. Ask me your questions and get out of here.
Okay, no need to dissect us right away.
Alright then. What does he know about bodies? Oh, he probably asked about Frank, I guess.
Corpses are disappearing from the cemetery
Oh.
in the Hive, Bubo. Have you heard anything about this?
Oh, right, about the disappearing corpses, right.
You're asking me of all people?
We know you were deep in the Clawville organ trade in the past. We're not here to judge.
Well, I am.
Those times are history, okay? I'm off the organs, or any other body parts. I've been clean for 7 years.
Okay, that's not why we're here. Have you heard anything about the disappearances?
Afraid not. But if I ever get any salesmen peddling insect organs knocking on my door, you'll be the first to know.
Thanks.
Alright then. So, doesn't know much about that. What about Douglas's hands? Can he have a look at that?
You are a master of bones, old man.
Ooh, thank you very much. If you gotta break 'em or fix 'em, look for old Bubo.
What a slogan.
Waiting for Boobo to have his badge for being clean. True. Getting off the organs must be quite difficult, right?
We have a friend who has a badly broken hand, a pianist from the Hive. Do you think you could fix it?
I can't tell you anything offhand, but get the guy, or at least his hand, and I'll see what I can do.
That's it? No, you have to do something for me in return?
Oh, you're right, Marty boy.
Oh no, Marty.
Marty.
So, since you're going to the Hive, speak to the Queen for me. I want an audience.
Oh, amazing.
Why would you want to speak to the Queen?
That's my secret, okay? That's all I ask. Deal?
Deal. And the pianist will be sent here.
So be it.
Alright then. Do you know anything about Frank?
The truth is, we're not here to chat.
What a stunning surprise.
Remember Frank? Frank Castellini?
The three-toothed walrus guy?
No, but almost.
Oh, yeah. I know. The one-eyed jaguar with that ridiculous squeaky voice.
What? No, don't be silly.
Then I don't know who. Tell me.
The horned beetle detective from the Hive.
Ah, you mean half-armed Frank. Why didn't you say so? What's with that poor bugger? He owes me $20.
I don't think you're getting your 20 bucks back, Boobo.
Well, you're not getting that 20 back anytime soon.
I'm so good at predicting the lines.
I knew that son of a bum would run away.
He's dead.
Oh.
Oh, indeed. And we need you to examine him.
I don't say yo, I just say, bitch, I'm a bird, bitch, I'm a bird, bitch, I'm a bird, bitch, I'm a bird, go.
Thank you, Ice. Thank you for reminding everyone that indeed I am a bird. And so are the two gentlemen on the screen. Well, actually, no, all of them. Boobo is an owl. We're all birds here. Look at that.
Here we go. I knew you'd drag me into some crazy suicide scenario. But no. The answer is no. I don't do bugs.
You don't do bugs? What are you, a buggish?
No, you clucking duck. But as much as it may not seem like it, I like to live. And I'd still like to be doing it in the future.
You clucking duck. Two retired dinosaurs and an air-to-ground attack animal. True.
Come on, old bird.
Anyone who's been involved in insect issues since the Segregation Act won't last long. It's just the way it is. And your two pretty eyes ain't gonna change that, Martin.
Air-to-ground stealth attack animal. True. That is true, actually. I've had the luck of being at night and having a forest owl pass really close. You cannot hear them. They're very silent.
So I have pretty eyes?
Look, buddy boy, I don't need this shit. But Frank was our friend. He was your friend too, or something.
Is that a yes?
No, that's a But fine. Okay, bring him here and I'll check him out.
Oh, we're gonna have to transport him. That's not good.
What? Bring him here?
What did you think? That I was gonna dissect someone in a dark little hole in the hive?
Clock in hell. Okay.
Okay.
We'll get his body.
Fine. And hurry. But also make sure he's out of here without a trace.
We will, Bubo. And thanks. We owe you one.
Alright, so we're gonna mess with the crime scene by moving the body. I'm gonna be the cleaners.
Don't say that yet, Sonny. Something tells me it's gonna be a long, long night.
Right, wasn't that the case in the first game too? That was the longest New Year's Eve of our life.
Well, I wasn't planning on going home anyway.
Alright then. Does Bubba know anything about the MEAT?
There's this new meat substitute. It's called MEAT. Do you know anything about it?
A little too salty for my taste, but otherwise it's really good.
That's not what I mean. Something more scientific.
I don't know what it's made of, but it's not meat. And it still tastes deceptively like meat. Like chicken.
Chicken? How do you know what chicken tastes like?
Oh, good question.
Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answer to, Marty boy.
Have you ever had it tested? I mean, under laboratory conditions.
Why would I do that? But if you get some, I might as well do it. For a price, of course.
That's what we're gonna do.
Good for you. Good for you.
Alright, so I have a feeling we can probably go to Zips and pick some up. So I'm gonna try that in a moment. What is different?
Something is different here.
Well, yeah, his girlfriend is missing.
Busy times, boys. I'm a little more scattered than I should be.
No, it's like something's missing.
You mean Ursula?
That's it.
You feathered bastard.
Has the poor she-bear finally come to her senses and left you? Again?
Ooh, you know the situation very well, don't you, sonny boy?
And me. We're kind of like Bachelors Anonymous now.
She's gone again, but this time for good. You just feel it when they leave in such a way that they never come back.
Shit, I was just trying to be funny. I'm sorry, old bird.
I don't need your pity. Since then, I'm a free bird. And I can work as much as I want.
So aside from not liking each other in this game, it also turns out that everyone in this game is horrible at relationships.
Good for us.
Good for you, Pooh.
But, well, I don't know. Take care of yourself, okay?
Cut the crap, Sonny, or I'll puke.
Yep, there's the Bubo everyone knows and loves.
Alright then. Alright then. So what do we have? Fine with Monica, we can't do that. Time to get back to Bubo. And let's try and get a can of meat. Alright. Let's go to Zips first, because I think Zip can sort us out with that. I think, at least. He should have some, right? Let's ask him. Oh, can ask about Frank.
Hey, Zip. Frank's been here many times. Did he mention what he was working on?
Nah, not really. You know, Sonny, Frank's a crazy bug. He's always cryptic and talking in riddles. I'll be a goat if I know what he means sometimes.
And the clan? Has he had run-ins with them?
Now that you mention it, yeah. Partly about me. You know, Mick wanted to get this place for himself. Then Frank and Moses took him out of business.
This is what happens in Zip's Cafe.
You think that could have put Frank in danger?
As in the game, not this actual cafe. Two. Both of them are true.
Maybe. But who's not in danger in and around the hive, huh?
Yeah, right. Okay, thanks, Zip. Watch your back.
Thanks, Sonny. Old age made you sentimental, huh?
Clock off, trash panda.
Damn.
Now that's the Sonny I know.
There's another way we will be able to get a can of,
What's all this weird?
No, that's not it. Does he not have any meat for us? Where else could we try and get this stuff? Probably not at the police department. Not at the clinic. I guess we're gonna get Frank.
Let's go.
Alright.
Feathers. Frank's gone.
Oh shit, he's gone. That's not good.
Someone else got to him first.
What do you mean someone else? Who the cluck needs a dead bug?
The same clucker who digs up the bodies in the graveyard.
Oh yeah, you've got a point.
We need to take a good look around. The culprits must have left some kind of clue.
How the hell can you be so calm?
Rest assured, Marty, I'm not.
Whoever did this, I'm gonna finish him off. This is now personal.
Good, make it personal. That's always the best way.
I think the big book says the exact opposite.
You see, son, that's why I don't read.
Alright then, let's have a look. Well, probably look at the... Oh, that's not good.
Damn, Frank.
Look, there's something in there.
What do you see?
Wait, you just picked something out of that goop? Well, let's have a look. A golden fang. Really now? No way. A golden fang, the symbol of the Golden Fang clan. It's evidence and a souvenir? Oh, there's something about it. Could this be yours, Mick? Oh, did it get wait, but how could it have fallen out? Okay, it's a fake tooth, but usually you attach them a little better than that, right? And we've seen pictures of Mick. That is a big fang, but that is a really big fang. He would notice that missing, right? But, wow, okay. Alright,
What about this?
It's a tooth, Marty. Or a fang, to be more precise.
Made of gold. It doesn't get much more on the nose than that, does it?
It feels like a plant more than anything.
Just confirms our suspicions.
It can't be that easy.
The Golden Fang clan collects dead bugs?
And murder is probably also on their agenda.
But why did they leave it here? Is it some kind of message?
So what I don't get is why they kill Frank, then leave him, and then come later to collect him. That is the part I don't really get.
Or Frank knocked it out before he was killed.
I don't get this, Boss Bird.
Okay, that's possible.
Well, I have a hunch. But it's getting late. Let's figure this out in my office.
Oh, this game actually takes place over more than one day. Can you imagine that?
You mean in that dark little hole you call home?
If I remember correctly, you don't have any place better at the moment.
You're right. I'll zip it.
Good. Let's make like chickens and get the cluck out of here.
Alright then. Alright, yeah, that's Mick. Alright. Ruthless and only cares about himself. Alright, well, we can only go to the flat, so let's go do that.
Ah, the smell of dust and broken dreams. But what's with all these boxes?
I'm leaving soon, Marty, for good. Soon as we get this case out of the way.
Ah, yes. You're around the wilderness trip, right? But really, you'll just leave everything and never come back? I mean, your friends?
Friends?
Yeah, friends. Like me. Or Monica, or...
I don't think Sonny has a lot of friends. I'm sorry to tell you that.
There's nothing to tie me here, Marty. Since Molly left.
Molly is his ex-wife, by the way.
Ah, Molly, Molly, Molly.
What?
Always Molly. How many years has it been? Do you even remember?
Yeah, I remember. Every single miserable day.
Jeez, old bird, can you even hear yourself? Shouldn't you be...
What, Marty?
Moving on. Get on with your life. If you don't have someone to stay for, go and get someone worth staying for.
That's pretty deep, Marty.
Oh, yeah, sure, because it's that simple.
Yes, it's exactly that simple. It would be, if you wanted to.
Marty, please, Don't cluck about things you don't understand.
You're right. I'm not in your shoes. That's fair. But to leave everything and just go off into the wilds? Sure, it sounds romantic, but do you even know where you're going?
A nice stick. I like sticks.
We're having a very serious moment, Ige, and you keep hitting these things.
No, Ron. Go find Becky.
You want some fun?
No, Ron. I don't want some fun.
I got you.
But
hey, girl.
you're not wrong. This is what Sonny should be doing.
Ron, your tail is small.
What? Sweetie, sweetie. You want the yellow. She doesn't want.
Sonny has to get all the yellow.
Yellow. No.
Ron, I'm leaving.
No, wait, let me smash. What's my life come to? Becky thought my tail was big. Becky used the let me smash, but Becky is smashing Ben is a hump. Fuck this next. Fuck that.
Sonny needs to go fight Becky.
I'm get that bitch a stick. Bitches love sticks. Wrong stick, stick. Need stick, got stick, Becky. I got stick, let me smash.
You forgot this was the whole video? No, that's on you. That's on me. That's on me. I put the whole video in there on purpose. So don't worry about that.
I have no clucking idea, and I don't care.
But I do.
Look, let's just finish this, okay? That's all I ask.
Yeah, okay.
So what can I ask? Looking worried?
Listen, Sonny, about what the Queen said.
What do you mean?
That it all started with us? This downfall? Because we caused the Wessler Empire to collapse? I've never thought about it like that before.
I think that's... I understand that it weighs heavily on... It's probably gonna weigh pretty heavily on you, but I don't feel like that's a very fair assessment to say that we caused this whole thing. It was already going to shit before. We just happened to give it a final push, I feel.
I have, countless times.
And? What's your conclusion?
I've been over this a million times in my head, Marty. And you know what? Maybe she's right. Maybe we did cause all this. But if I had to do it over again, well, I'd do it over again.
Why?
Because it was the right thing to do. And because it was our job.
Maybe you're right, but still...
You don't know what would have happened if we hadn't done it. Maybe everything would have been better. Maybe a lot worse. So what's the point of dwelling on it?
Sonny is right. You can't change the past.
Huh. Usually you're the gloomy, depressed, pissed off, grumpy type. And yet now, you're comforting me.
Well, maybe I can change.
Ah, chicken shit. You're Sonny. You'll always be Sonny.
Don't go weird on me, Marty, okay?
Understood.
So, let's get our act together and see what we've got.
A mysterious woman, missing bodies, the Golden Fang clan, the Spider Queen, and Frank. All in one night. This could be a new record.
Concentrate, Marty. We need to piece together a logical chain of events from this whole mess.
Yeah, let's investigate the cluck out of this shit.
There's definitely a gay reading of this game. Like, I don't know if it's a reasonable reading, but there definitely is one. I don't... Okay. Maybe. I'm not seeing it. Like, this is buddy cop stuff. And from the previous game, it was exactly the same thing. But considering they both... Well, one of them had a wife in the past. One of them has... Well, had... We're not really sure where he's at right now. He kind of got really drunk and got thrown out, but... I guess if you want to, you could imagine your own story. But I don't feel like the authors of this game intended that. There's some long nights. Yeah, you can say that again.
Is that your new slogan?
Yeah.
Work on it.
Alright, let's see. Please credit the chain of events by combining stuff. Cycle for the events that fits best. Each panel requires you to select animals. And you can track your progress. Okay, so let's see. This lady contacted me. Well, it's gonna be... Shit, what's her name? You mean bi people exist, but I wouldn't say it's all reasonable. Or someone sufficiently motivated could probably reason it out. I don't really know what to make of that, Ice. I mean, reason it out would... It feels like you'd be clutching at straws pretty badly. At least that's how I feel about it. I'm not against the idea, but I'm not seeing it. That's all. Okay, so I don't remember her name, but it is true. Okay. So something's wrong at the cemetery, which is... So Uncle Joe, the Undertaker here, told us that they are... You don't think it's anywhere near the intended canon, just commenting? That's fair. Don't worry about it. Okay, so what I am missing here, though, is that Uncle Joe got clonked in the head. Which was very much intended to make him not realize who exactly was doing the whole grave robbing. He got in trouble with the wrong gang. That's definitely Frank. Okay, yeah, it's just gonna be Mick who leads the gang, and in the end, Frank is dead. Okay. It's the bodies.
This Milo guy was working in the textile factory, which suddenly closed down.
Okay, yeah. So Milo is the husband of the mantis lady that we saw at the beginning of the game, and he was working in the textile factory that turned into the meat factory.
So he started to work for Frank, our old pal.
Right, and he was working for Frank.
But the job wasn't long-lived. Neither was he, and even his body disappeared.
Which is the reason that we got into this in the first place.
Along with several other bodies, so his wife came to you.
Who didn't paint a pretty picture of the Hive.
And then we found a clue in the cemetery that drew us to the distant light.
Where we learned a lot from the Spider Queen. For example, that the Golden Fang rules the Hive and is keeping them in its thrall.
And that our old friend Frank was neck deep in it.
Sadly, Frank won't be providing us with information.
Unless it's from beyond the grave.
And then his body disappeared.
Which we have to find.
And we know where to look. But we're gonna need some heavy artillery for the job.
And we can't pursue this case officially.
So we have to keep it a secret.
Quite a prospect. The chicken police are back in action.
Oh, we're doing it.
Shut up, Marty.
Beautiful. Should we probably get some rest? Oh wait, what's this? Lewis. Right, we should probably give Lewis a ring. So Lewis is the owner of the hotel, which includes my room. We should probably give him a call to give Marty a room. So it's 555 932. Okay, let's give Lewis a call and see if he has a spare room.
Hey, you old carrot chewer.
Hello, Sonny, my dear friend. It's been a long time since I heard your voice. How can I help you tonight?
Lewis, we're gonna ask you for another favor. About 5 million of them.
Sorry to call you at this hour, but could you get Marty a room? Just for tonight.
Does he always sound like he has a gun to his head? Don't talk poorly about Lewis. He has a very bad stutter. That's not nice.
Well, I was just leaving, but sure. We'll manage.
Also, he is a giant fan of us. I think that might also make him extra nervous.
Thanks, Lewis. Wait, where are you going at this hour? Isn't it almost morning?
Oh, it's just a little business, Sonny. Don't worry about it. I'm opening the apartment for Marty.
He just sounds really nervous. He always sounds really nervous. Oh, just little business in the morning. Oh, don't worry.
Thanks again, buddy boy.
Alright, we did it.
A picture was beginning to form. Not clear, not a masterpiece, but I could pick out details already. Worrying details. A queen of a hidden world. A king of a dying world. Graves dug up. Bodies missing. A golden fang. And a dead friend. Quite a night. Marty's here, and he's confident as ever. But I can see the skin on the corner of his beak twitching a little. He's holding on tight as he rides along with me on yet another crazy, dangerous, and overly mysterious case. But he should be at home to save his crumbling marriage. I should be somewhere else, too, on that round-the-world trip I've been planning for so long. But yeah, this is me. This is us. Chicken police till the end. Well, that end may be close.
Chicken police until the end.
What is it, Sonny? What's worrying you?
I was just thinking that maybe this is the very case that really is gonna end the chicken police.
Eesh, it must be depressing being Sonny Featherland 24 hours a day.
It is, Marty. It really is.
Alright. That's chapter 1 done.
We had to keep secret all day what we were really working on. The boss wouldn't approve the case of a dead insect, not to mention the lost bodies. So, with a few packs of cigarettes and a couple of pots of coffee, we waited out the end of the shift to finally go into the hive again. Because we never learn.
He really needs a hug? You mean Sonny? True. You're really right, Speedy. Sonny is this miserable old git. Everyone really needs a hug. It's a noir story, actually. They all need a hug really badly. Nobody is happy in this. There are some settings like that. For example, what is it? I would say something like Warhammer. It's like everyone sounds miserable. It's like, because it's miserable. The existence in that universe is straight up miserable. Still have to laugh when I saw that meme. The meme, I think it's from Space Marine 2. Where you see, it's a meme of a picture of one of the janitors cleaning the corridor. And I don't remember, but the caption was something, imagine being the janitor. And then there were a whole bunch of comments saying, that is the best job you could ever have, being a janitor for the Ultramarines. Because out in this universe where it's kill or be killed, and everyone gets sent into the trenches every day, if all you have to do is clean the corridor, you're really well off. Let's be honest. You could be being turned into building materials in a chaos hive, but no. You need to put some soap over the floor. That seems good. Get him a spa day and some flowers. Hell yeah. What an idea.
The shift is over, Marty. Can we get to the real work?
Let's be honest, the janitor should be a skull taped to a Roomba. Yeah, those, I do think the Mechanicus have better things to do than invent vacuum cleaners, though.
Thanks to the wild ones, this day almost killed me.
Don't tell me.
Even the paperwork was scarce. Don't animals want to eat each other anymore?
See, everything used to be better.
Meanwhile, in homicide, life goes on. Everybody's just shooting and beating each other to death. What are we coming to?
They make servitors for a lot of things. Mm-hmm.
I hear you, young fella. What? Why are you looking like that?
Don't look behind you.
Oh no. The lucky people in 40k don't have the experience 40k anymore. That is the most accurate statement ever. The best place to be in 40k is not alive.
Oh no, don't tell me it's...
Santino Featherland and Martin McChicken.
Ah, fuck, it's our boss.
Ah, feathers. I knew it.
I'm sure he just wants to say goodnight.
Alright, let's have a chat with Blood Boy.
Santino!
Ah, we are in deep shit. Are we? Oh shit, why is he in a wheelchair?
The dog that barks doesn't bite, huh? What chicken shit.
Oh well, let's have a little friendly chat then, shall we?
Hey, boss. How nice to see you. Is that a new coat?
Yeah, it looks good on you. But we were just leaving.
We are so cooked.
Ah, not so fast, chickens.
Yeah, I knew this was coming. Such a classic.
I see you're still full of life. How about a little overtime?
I don't know, boss. My back's a little stiff.
Yeah, it's been a busy day.
All that paperwork.
And target practice.
And paperwork?
We said that already.
Yeah, but today was twice as much, so...
Enough.
Yep.
Someone's waiting for you in your office. You might pop in there once in a while for a change.
But who? At this hour? Is nothing sacred anymore?
So I think Blood Boy's voice actor is probably the same one as Mullen because it feels similar.
I don't mean to be disrespectful, boss, but whatever it is, if it's not an urgent predatory case, then...
Featherland, do I need to remind you that you're only still here because I graciously allow it?
No, sir.
I beg your pardon.
No, sir. I am aware of that.
You should have retired 1,000 years ago, to everyone's delight. But you're still here, on your own volition, so you dance like I whistle, you understand? Or you can go straight to the old henhouse.
Given the amount of Grim Derp and 40k, I'm sure the janitor has to clean up Prometheum spills with their tongue or something. Yeah. Maybe being the janitor is not that great after all. Also, no, because you were asking about this last time. In the first game, it's true that they mentioned that Santino should have retired. There is your answer. He should have, but he didn't. For whatever reason outside of being horribly bored at home. But he's still on the job.
Yes, sir.
So he technically is retired, yes.
To your office, then. I'll be waiting for you there. I'll give you 2 minutes.
Somebody has to do the job and all.
Yes, boss. Got it, boss. Did I already tell you how nice your coat is?
Shut the clock up, McChicken.
Yes, sir. Who the clucking cluck could it be?
Whoever it is, they can go cluck themselves for all I care. We don't have time for this. We have to find Frank.
The old bone tour's gonna crunch you like a little late-night snack.
You're right. It's better to do what he asks, whatever it is. Just get it over with.
He was so looking forward to retire in the first game. Yeah, but as Speedy says, all he's got is the job and being a workaholic to avoid the sad, dark little chicken pots. Is his name actually Marty McChicken? Yes, yes it is. It very much is so. And I think outside of... So it's Santino Featherland, and a Blood Boy is because he's a bloodhound. There's a couple of punny names. There was a character in the first name whose last name was Katsenko. I think you can guess that one too. It's beautiful? I agree. Most beautiful chicken in the whole game. Actually, no.
Anyway, why aren't we private eyes? Then we wouldn't have this kind of problem.
Because then we don't make any money.
Because private eyes are underpaid.
I called it.
Us too.
Well, they don't have insurance.
Do we?
No one respects them.
Us neither.
And they're generally just pathetic, Marty.
So are we.
Good point. So why aren't we private snoops?
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, let's go and see what's waiting for us in the office.
That reminds me of something I saw, which was one of those henchmen, you know, the evil villain minions, and the heroes asking them like, "Why are you working for him?" It's like, well, the dental is pretty good. All right, let's talk to Blood Boil, shall we?
So what's this about, boss?
Are you stupid or just deaf?
Actually, I have got some serious hearing problems, and Marty's got a few intimate... Oh, never mind. Yeah, he's kind of stupid.
Don't cluck with me, Santino. Get in the office.
You mean the goon kids have ruined that word? That's so true. I saw that meme as well with the gooner meme, and what it actually means, and all you see is the soy jack, but he's wearing one of those baker boy caps, and all the words around it are "Yes, boss," and "You got it, boss."
Yes, sir. Just one more thing.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, I get it. Just one more.
No, okay, we actually have to go into the office. But where is the... Oh, there are the offices. Alright. Do we actually have an office? Oh, no, it's Moses. No, is this Moses? No, it's somebody else. Who is this?
What can I say? Home away from home. The familiar smell of 1,000-year-old files. An unopenable window. An unlockable door. Familiar scratches on ancient wooden chairs. The mark of a fallen cigarette butt, forever burned into the desk. The haunting memory of 1,000 empty bottles. If I die tonight, bury me here, under the cold, dead cases. But first, let's talk to this clown.
Why do you have to be this depressed, Sonny? I also agree with you, Speedy. Bring back the goonery, I say. More villainous underlings to do my bidding. It's such a shame that Evil Genius 2 missed the mark so hard. That could have been such a good sequel, and then they butchered it. Oh, well. I think it's okay, but it's not great. And I think I picked it up for €3, so I'm not gonna complain too hard about it. Actually, sorry, give me 2 seconds. I know tabbing out of the game to kill the music is not the greatest thing in the world, but I could actually add that game to the list.
This gentleman here is...
It's not Moses, but he looks just as smug as Moses.
Cassidy Lupus, the Silent Wolf.
The who?
I see my reputation precedes me again. Exactly as my white-feathered friends said. I'm Cassidy Lupus, actor, artist, and idol to some.
I hate him already.
Wow. Cassidy Lupus is speaking to us.
Well, that's just fantastic.
Mr. Lupus has a problem and asked for our help. We don't usually get involved in such personal matters. Mr. Lupus is a well-beloved movie star and close friend of our great king.
Well, if it's that kind of problem, Mr. Lupus, maybe you should go see a doctor.
Just what we needed.
Excuse me, Detective Featherland?
I said we're honored.
You know, they say wonderful things about you boys. Epic adventures, bloody affairs, crime gang shootings, arson.
It's never Lupus. God damn it. You Laurie, you bastard.
Just an average Monday morning.
Oh, it's Monday. Okay. So, that explains a lot. Sonny does have a perpetual case of the Mondays.
Oh, sadly, my Monday mornings are not exactly cloudless these days either. And especially not average.
Is it morning? I thought it was evening.
Oh my, are you out of caviar, perhaps?
Oh, please, don't be so base. I understand I'm from a different circle. I'm not as tanned and wild as you, but I'm coming to you for help.
I'm not base, I'm based.
Don't listen to him, Mr. Lupus. He's always like that. But otherwise, he's a great detective, I can assure you. So, what can we do for you?
And of course, Marty is a horrible ass kisser.
Well, it's a complex and delicate matter, but I've been threatened. I need your protection.
Protection? Excuse me, but we're detectives. We're not here to prevent trouble. We're here to find the cause, if it's already happened.
Oh, there's plenty of detective work in this case, believe me.
I'm afraid I don't follow. But okay, fine. How about if I ask you some pointed questions first?
Like an interrogation? Like in a movie? That's fantastic. You know, I've never played a detective or a murderer before.
Let's hope you don't have to do it this time either. Shall we begin?
Just do what you do best, boys.
Alright. Let's have a bit of a chat, shall we?
Don't hesitate, gentlemen. Feel free to ask anything.
Okay, let's see.
I can't believe we're questioning the great Cassidy Lupus.
Yes, right. Me neither.
Feathery heavens, please make this quick.
Alright. Well, we can have another little chat first.
Don't keep me waiting. Let's get started.
Yes. All right, my first question is...
Alright. I think I'm gonna take a quick break here before we get into questioning Lupus. Oh, there's both of our desks, actually. Oh, my desk is a bit of a mess. Let's have a quick look at all of this stuff before we get into... Oh, Moses' desk is here too. Of course it's gonna be impeccable. Alright then. Let's have a quick look, shall we? Here's a map of Clawville.
Go. More passion. Is there any other part of the city we haven't been to yet?
More energy, more footwork.
And you know what? I'm getting really sick of it.
More energy.
Come on, you're just saying that.
I'm serious, Marty.
You mean you're really going on a trip around the world? I thought you just wanted attention.
You're an asshole.
Why? Everybody needs a little attention sometimes, and you don't have any family or friends or...
All right, just stop it right there, Marty.
Okay, shit. Someone's having a bad day.
It's a bad Monday for sure.
Yeah, like you know who? Frank.
Oh. Yeah. Right. You're right. I'll shut up.
Good.
Right then. Let's have a quick look at the desks and then I'm gonna take a break. So why is there a surfboard in here with a bite out of it?
What happened to the guy who had this?
You mean that shark who beat his buddy to death with this surfboard and then tried to eat it to destroy the evidence?
Yeah, that's exactly what I meant. How nice of you to say out loud what we both know already.
You know, sometimes I feel like someone's watching us.
You took the words right out of my beak.
Alright, let's have a look at the desk, shall we?
Moses' desk. Quick. Let's dig through it before he's back.
What an outrageous idea, Marty.
But I'm right, aren't I?
Let's make it quick.
Hurry heavens, look at this.
A letter.
A letter from the royal palace. It's a commission from the crown.
Ooh.
It says the mission is confidential, as was the last. Please treat it with the utmost discretion. As soon as the team is assembled, get in contact immediately. Otherwise, we will be looking for you.
Oh.
The last? So these two buffoons have worked for the king before?
There was that incident with the Clawville Express, remember?
I think the developers are making a game related to this.
We don't know much about what happened there.
That's my point.
So Moses and Plato are getting secret commissions straight from the king? That's
suspicious.
No, it's awesome. I mean, awesome for them. But why not us? We're the frickin' chicken police, for the love of the wild ones.
Don't worry, Marty. You want to know what this is about or not?
Of course I do. These two furballs are on my death list now.
When the time comes, we'll confront them with this. Don't you worry.
Yeah, we've got them.
Ooh, I'm not really sure we should ask Blood Boil about this, especially because that's going to prove that we've been digging through Moses' desk. Alright, what about my desk?
Wow.
Well,
That's, what can I say? I can't even find my words in this mess.
It's perfectly organized chaos, Marty. Everything has its place and purpose.
Uh-huh. Good one. And all that stuff on the floor?
Full use of available space.
Okay, I'm not pushing it.
Alright, what about Marty's desk?
Have you ever been here before?
Why? Because it's tidy? Order is the soul of everything. You could learn from me, old bird.
This isn't just order, Marty. No living animal has ever worked here. That's for clucking sure.
Ah, what can I say? I'm an open book to you.
Sometimes I think that's just the surface, and there's more underneath.
But then you realize that you overthink everything.
What can I say? I'm an open book to you, partner.
Alright. That's enough banter for now. I'm gonna take a quick break, and then we'll go ask our friend Lupus here a couple of questions. Alright. We're getting chewed out by Marty for not having a cleaner.
Ha ha ha. You think about these jokes a lot.
Yeah, I do actually.
Sometimes, on sleepless nights.
Just refreshed and it's saying they're in Ah! Well, this is awkward. I don't really want to go back to the break screen, so what we'll do is, how's it going, everyone? Thank you still for being here. I hope you're having a good time. I hope you're enjoying... Hope you're enjoying everything. Hope everything is good. Holy shit, why do I have 20 million unsent messages on Messenger? What are people trying to hide from me? I don't even know. Yeah, otherwise than that. Otherwise than that, yeah, life's good. Hope it's all, hope it's going good on your side as well. Just looking at some stuff people are sending me, but... Bunch of car stuff from my dad about used car reliability, but I didn't need a baseless infomercial to tell me that... Oh, God damn it. Didn't need a baseless infomercial to tell me that Toyotas are pretty reliable. I knew that already. I was brewing some decks. Oh, and what game are you brewing? I saw the for Magic the Gathering. I saw that the free color chocobo. I definitely want to do that just so I can play free color birds. Because before I tried the 2-color birds and it was pretty good, but why would we only stick to 2 if we can play 3 of them? Oh, Magic. Okay, I see. I've already snatched the bird. The bird is mine, okay? You can't do that. Okay, welcome back, everyone. Sorry about that. Twitch's ad manager is questionable sometimes, and so it decided to run some ads. While I already thought that the ads were done, but they were not, because... I don't know. Alright. So... Marty was making a really bad joke about us needing a cleaner. And then we asked if you, Sonny asked, do you think about these stupid jokes a lot?
I understand Laura more and more.
Damn, going straight back. Under the belt.
What?
What?
Alright. Alright, well, wait, what, did we get something new? Ooh, we got the letter from the king. Should we really be holding on to this? Shouldn't we be putting this back into Moses' desk? Or will he will probably know this, right? Can we go anywhere else? I mean, no. I don't know why it's lit up. Anyway, let's question Lupus.
Actors. So here's the famous Cassidy Lupus, movie star. Arrogant, self-righteous, anxious type. He's visibly nervous, though he clumsily tries to hide it. He's not that good an actor. Playing on his vanity might be a good direction. I don't think the bad cop routine would work for him. But then again, I might just have to squeeze him to succeed. I'm not in the mood to patronize him, but if I have to, I'm sure I can get more out of him than he's willing to say with a little charm and finesse.
Mm-hmm. So, we're gonna have to be friendly to him. All right, let's do it.
So, tell us in your own words what happened and why you feel you need protection.
Well, I've been getting menacing messages from someone for a while.
What kind of messages?
That's the weirdest part. We actors get involved in this kind of thing all the time, but it's always about money or some kind of personal item.
Yes, go on.
I once had a crazy fan come at me with a knife because I refused to ask her out. Can you imagine?
We kinda can, actually.
Hardly, but please, let's stick to the point. So this is somebody... What did they ask you to do?
Well, they definitely were gonna stick something very pointy into you, Lupus.
That's the strangest thing. It was essentially a business proposition.
What kind of business proposition?
Oh, it's just ridiculous, but they want me to be some kind of publicity face. Me, the great Cassidy Lupus on some ridiculous billboard. No barking way.
Calling it now, they wanted Lupus to do an ad for MEAT. What about a dog food commercial? Let's see. We can try flatter him. You know what, let's just go with the straight flattery, right?
But it would really suit you. How about a dog food commercial, for example?
You think your sarcasm can affect me? You'll have to get up earlier for that, Mr. Featherline.
Land. Featherland. So, what's the big deal being in commercials? I thought they pay a hefty sum.
Right, it's much easier to get to Featherland to Sonny this time around, though. He's not taking it so well.
There's no way Cassidy Lupus would sell himself. Please, I'm an artist, not a clown.
Really?
I beg your pardon?
Nothing. So, why do you think you're getting threatening messages with business offers? Isn't that usually done through, lawyers?
I didn't get it myself. I thought it was a bad joke at first, but the messages weren't funny at all. And neither was the way they were trying to blackmail me.
Ah, the extortion.
Now we're finally in exciting territory.
Okay, he did not like that one. So jealous colleague? No. Who
do you think might want to blackmail you? Who are your enemies?
But everybody loves me.
An ex-lover?
I don't think so.
Ooh.
Maybe a rival star. Have you pushed anyone out of a role lately?
They write roles for me, detective. I don't go to auditions.
Lucky boy. You don't have a single idea?
If I did, would we be talking now?
I wasn't planning on talking to you anyway.
Well, pull yourself together and get in the mood, because this is serious.
I am serious. Let's just get on with this.
Holy shit, we're not doing this very well. So exactly isn't... That's the problem sometimes with these games, right? You click some kind of message, you think, oh, this is gonna be fine, and then your character says, pulls an entire 180 in 1.26 milliseconds, and you end up offending everyone around you.
What exactly is in these messages? And how did they reach you in the first place?
We had just finished shooting my latest picture when my stunt double, Percy, handed me a letter. He said they thought he was Lupus, and someone, a dark figure in a dark suit, had pushed it into his hand and run away. He swore he hadn't read it, but he was pale as the moon.
So this, someone simply confused you two?
Percy looks exactly like me. That's why he's my double, silly. But to tell you the truth, His profile is a little less chiseled, and his stance could do with some work.
Do you think someone who knows you well can tell the difference?
Not from afar, but if that someone knew me really intimately, they should have seen he wasn't the real me.
Didn't you ever think that your double was just making it all up? And he's the one behind it?
Percy? Oh, no, that's impossible. He idolizes me.
But usually people that idolize you tend to get up to these kind of strange ideas.
I wouldn't dismiss the possibility, though.
As you wish, but I assure you that Percy is a man of impeccable character. You should have seen how frightened he was.
But isn't Percy also an actor?
And you? Are you a man without blemish?
No, I wouldn't say that.
So, what was in that first message?
That I'd find a contract on my desk that I'd sign if I wanted to do right by myself. Written in red, but not in blood, before you ask. However, the tone was very rude and threatening. Then, when I got back to my office, there was indeed the contract, but to be honest, I could only laugh at the contents.
Oh, I forgot your message there, no. Another detective would never notice their own stuff disappearing. Nah, you're not that attentive, right?
What did it say?
An exclusive contract with some advertising agency I'd never heard of. Some kind of snake something. A new product line was to be advertised mainly on billboards.
Snake something? You don't remember?
I only remember the important things.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Do you still have that contract somewhere?
What do you think? I giggled and tore it to pieces.
Congratulations on destroying the evidence.
Well, that clue is gone. What kind of product were you supposed to be promoting? Do you at least remember that?
There wasn't any. Can you imagine? How can I accept an offer if I don't know what it's about?
Yes, that's really strange.
They said I'd get the details later and tried to assure me it was worthy of my reputation. That's how I knew they had no idea what I'm really worth.
Okay, so this is really sarcastic, the romantic, that's insulting. Let's try the more neutral option.
Tell me, what are you working on now?
We've just finished a new classic of the ages, Elwoof.
It sounds very exciting. Did everything go well on set?
On the contrary, it was a nightmare.
How's that?
It's because of Charles Rufus Vidor. You must have heard of him.
Afraid not, but that's not surprising for me.
Oh, he's an animal. They say he's the greatest director and producer of his time, but I say he's a bloated bladder.
Okay, you got in the fight with your director. Okay.
Well, that's very diplomatic.
In the end, the picture will still be a success, thanks to me. But I'll never work with that fraud again.
I see. This could be useful.
If you say so.
Well, if your director doesn't exactly like you, has a motive to try and do this. Okay. So what are they trying
what are they trying to corner you with? A lie, maybe? I take it you're quite clean.
That's very kind of you to suggest, but I'm no saint.
Oh, no.
I have some bad old habits, but I'm working on them.
Give me an example.
Oh, it's nothing really.
Look, this could be very helpful to the investigation. Help me to help you.
Just because you ask so nicely. Oh well. So, you know, cats are my weakness.
It's Katzenko all over again.
I'm sorry.
Cats. Almost any female cat in existence. I have a feline fetish. I just see them and I go crazy.
Okay, yeah, that is definitely something you can be blackmailed for.
Is that it? Is that really what they're blackmailing you about?
But as Sonny suggests, that's not exactly the biggest secret to leak out.
Almost. I mean, you could say that.
You have to trust me if you want me to help you. Is that really all there is to it? Your, affection for cats?
Why is that so unbelievable?
Because usually when you talk about this kind of thing, it's one in particular.
Because it'll be in the tabloids. They'll gossip about it for 2 days, and then everybody goes about their business. You don't think this could ruin your career, do you?
You have no idea how spotless I am in the public eye, Mr. Featherline.
Featherland. And yes, I believe your image is impeccable, but a slip-up like this is easily forgiven.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in the movies, they used to powder my fur even lighter. You know why?
Something about the lights? I don't know anything about movies.
Because it makes me look even cleaner. You know what I mean?
I get it. But you must understand that even if you're gonna stand here in front of me like a movie god, I need to hear the truth.
Well, you're quite the character.
So I've been told.
Okay, so there is a certain cat, a woman, and they have a photo of us. They're blackmailing us with it. That's what it's about.
Called it. It's Katzenko. I can feel it.
Are you married?
Just a few months, yes.
Oh, okay, that's bad.
Ah, now I understand everything. You see, it's that easy.
You have to understand, if that picture gets out...
Oh, now that we've got that out of the way, are you finally willing to speak frankly?
The message is written in red. Yes, that's a fact. Oh, I see what you're getting at. I see what you're getting at.
Ask away. What difference does it make?
Who is the lucky cat lady? I'm putting 50 euros. That is Katzenko. You know what? Fuck it. If it's not Katzenko, I'm giving 5 subs. I am that sure of it.
I'm sorry, but I have to ask. Who is the lucky cat lady who's put your privacy and reputation at jeopardy?
You know, it's almost humorous, but you know her.
I fucking called it.
Really? I wasn't expecting that.
Meredith H. Marble.
What? Huh, cluck me. You mean the writer? The creator of the Chicken Police book series?
None other. A real predator, am I right?
I fucking hate myself. Well, chat, a promise is a promise, so give me 2 seconds. Oh, that was really unfortunate, wasn't it? Stop unsing me. I'm trying to do a thing. Well, a promise is a promise. It was not Katzenko.
Oh,
so there you go.
Our lives have been taken and torn apart by her, that's for sure. But I see, in some ways, yours has too.
So it really is. So it's the writer of the Chicken Police books, because there is a book series about this. You were also thinking Natasha, but I think Natasha escaped, so... I don't think it would be... I really thought it was gonna be her. But I had never thought of the writer of the books, because I don't actually know if that was a cat. They never talked much about her.
You need to understand, that woman is a nobody. I mean, no disrespect, but she means nothing to me. It's just, you know, she's a cat. And sometimes that's enough for me.
And Lupus, I don't really like the way you talk about her at all. That's really demeaning. What the hell?
Then why did you marry a rabbit?
Because Faye is the love of my life, that's why. This cat thing is, you know, physical and nothing else. But it's incredibly strong.
It would be weird for her to be somehow back after what happened. It would be strange. I'll give you that. But I wouldn't hold it against the offers to bring her back.
Okay, big fella, calm down. Now, why do you think they're trying to kill you? Isn't it enough that they leak the picture and you're done?
Maybe it would be enough. but I didn't let it go. You may think I'm a big fraud, a rip-off, but Cassidy Lupus is not to be intimidated. I made it clear to them that I wouldn't give in, not even if they leaked the picture.
Oh, maybe you do have some nerve. I'm genuinely surprised.
Thank you.
Or maybe you're just too stupid to realize how serious this is.
Ouch.
So then they threatened you.
Mortally. The last letter was just a poster folded up. It's a poster from an old movie I did.
And you took that as a threat?
It's called The Last Howl. The last part of a series in which the protagonist I play dies.
That's a little on the nose.
Right. I knew right away I had to get help. That's why I came to you. What's the matter, Detective?
Clucking damn. We can't seem to come to a conclusion.
But please don't give up, Detective. My life is at stake.
All right, let's start over.
Wait, what?
Oh, clucky furry hell.
Oh, I didn't get anywhere with this. Well, shit. Okay.
So.
Well, I've been...
Okay. Why would you be averse to being in a commercial?
Why would you be averse to being in a commercial? I don't get it.
I'm a real artist, Mr. Featherline.
Land. Featherland. But please continue.
A real artist doesn't stoop to selling himself on billboards like a simple photographic model. Yuck.
I really wish I didn't have to do this whole interrogation over again, because I really do not like Lupus as a character.
And why do you think they would want you in a commercial? Who needs it so badly that they dare to threaten you?
Who wouldn't? You are looking at the biggest movie star alive, Mr. Featherworld.
It keeps getting worse.
Land. Okay, I get it. So your name and face are worth a lot.
That's a gigantic understatement.
Well, why didn't they make you a proper offer? Such requests are usually made in a non-threatening way, with high numbers attached to them.
See? That's why you're a detective. That's it. At first, I thought it was a joke.
What if it really is?
Oh, you wouldn't say that if you'd seen the tone of those messages. And exactly what they're trying to blackmail me with.
Now that's a far more interesting subject.
Okay, that didn't really do much. I remember this not being very positive, so let's try the jealousy thing.
Is there anyone who would want to harm you? A jealous colleague, perhaps. Jealousy can make animals do crazy things.
I've got a lot of people jealous, that's for sure. But I don't think anyone would want to hurt me just because of that.
You think too highly of animals. You know, behind their friendly smiles, there are often repressed emotions.
I've starred in dozens of dramas and lived among actors all my life. I know all about lying. But I don't know anyone who wants me done for.
You mean who wants your death?
I didn't say that. But whoever's behind this wants Cassidy Lupus to be framed. To make my shining star go down.
Okay, I get it. Thank you. Let's dig a tiny bit deeper.
Do your job, Detective.
Okay, that was good.
What exactly is...
Okay, this we already asked. Did we ask already about the historic epics?
You're used to starring in historical epics of a grand scale, am I right?
Well, 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 so you have an eye for it after all. A pleasant surprise.
Don't be sarcastic, Sonny.
A simple cop like me can't like art.
It's not that usual.
So what were you working on?
Okay, good.
Some historical drama, maybe.
Okay, we dodged it. Good.
Our last film was El Wolf, a real historical epic, yes. I was on the set when I got the first message. It was quite a long and turbulent shoot.
Turbulent? What do you mean?
You know, when two oceans meet, it becomes a flood.
That's not exactly how it works, but let's not get hung up on the details.
You know what I mean. Two giants, two legends, an actor and a director, each with his own vision.
I see, so it didn't work out with your director.
Nobody gets along with that animal, if I can be honest.
You must be honest. That is actually the point.
But of course. So no, I didn't get along with him, and neither did anyone else. Charles Rufus Vidor is an insufferable, arrogant, violent, and ungrateful bastard. But the film was ultimately finished with great difficulty, and there's no question that it will become an everlasting classic.
Is that so? You're a confident fella, aren't you?
Modesty is the refuge of the untalented.
Oh, gee, I better write that down. Thank you.
Okay, that definitely flattered. I think this was pretty positive.
So what are they?
Yes, it was. Okay. And then okay, this one is not so bad. Let's just try
this. This is a dead end. Are you putting on a play?
Would I be such a bad actor?
Don't be that dramatic. This is real. Welcome to the real world. Things are a little different here.
You know, I should be angry with you, but somehow I can't be. You somehow managed to speak to me.
Oh, I'm so glad. So you're going to be completely open with me from now on?
You're right. I'm asking you for a favor and still try to mislead you.
Yeah, we could tell.
Consider it a fresh start. So?
They have a picture. They're blackmailing me. It's me and a cat lady in a very,
You mean?
I mean... Do I have to say it?
They're nudes.
No. So this is the picture they're holding you at gunpoint with?
Very much so. If this picture leaks, I'm finished. You know, I've only been married a few months.
That is really embarrassing.
Embarrassing? Maybe it would be for you. It's a disaster for me. I'm idolized by women. I'm not a bad guy. I'm the epitome of a good guy. I've built a career on it.
You know, if you have to say you're a good guy, you are definitely not a good guy. I learned that very fast. Not from my own experience, mind you, but in general.
Okay, I get it. So can we dig a little deeper?
I'm an open book. Ask me anything, I won't lie.
Oh, would you now?
All right, so you're newly married. Who's the lucky lady?
Cassandra Ruby Faye. A beautiful colleague turned lover.
Oh, wait, hang on. That's somebody else. No, wait. Wait. What about this Meredith? Oh no, Meredith is the one is the from the pictures. Okay. No, Faye is actually the rabbit. Okay.
What a classic.
Just like her. We met on the set of Loudest Howl, and I'll tell you, it was love at first sight.
Like a fairy tale, right?
Of course, there are always envious and hateful people. Aggressive predator jumps on the shy bunny, and the like.
But it rolls right off your back. Is that right?
What can I do? I really love her. So, I don't care about anything else.
Well, you care about this picture leaking out.
Except cats.
Oh, don't even say it. I'm a slave to my own wild and restless nature.
Well, that's one way of putting it.
All right, then.
I'm sorry, but I have to ask. Who is the lucky cat lady who's put your privacy and...
You know, it's almost humorous.
Okay, we've been
so
through
that's
this.
it? There's no more?
I think I told you everything, yes.
Quite a story. But I'm glad you finally managed to open up.
You know, Mr. Feather something?
Yes, that's right. Feather something.
Maybe you are as good a detective as they say.
Then maybe I thank you.
Okay, we did it this time.
You see? That's what I'm talking about.
That was a lot better this time. Okay. But I mean, I'm curious. What more information did we get from it this time, aside from me not getting the meter in the right direction? But because we did find out that Lupus is cheating on his wife and being blackmailed.
So,
Anyway.
let me get this straight. You have a secret affair that you've been blackmailed with. But because you didn't give in, you feel you have a death threat, and it'll be fulfilled soon.
Exactly as you say, dear detective. Oh, no wonder they say some good things about you.
What do you mean some? Are they saying bad things too?
Oh, well, you know, that's not what I meant.
I don't think we should go into that, Sonny. What you don't know won't hurt you, right?
Don't stick your beak in, Marty.
Everybody's the subject of silly gossip, aren't they? Your partner's right. It's better to let it go.
Fuzzy heavens. Right. So, there's this premiere, am I right?
Yes, the premiere of El Wolf at the magnificent Ivory Palace. Have you heard of it?
For all things feathered, of course. We're not even allowed in there. That place is the most exclusive movie theater in town.
Come on, you'll be my guests. Of course they'll let you in, silly.
Sonny, we have to do it.
What? Why should we?
Because this good man is in danger.
Ah, you just want to go to a fancy party with movie stars, don't you?
No.
Marty.
Well?
I think we'll take the case, dear Mr. Lupus.
Ah, splendid.
If you'll excuse me for a moment, I'll discuss this with my partner.
No, just go ahead.
What the cluck are you doing?
I'm enthusiastic.
Don't be enthusiastic. The whole thing is dog shit.
But, Sonny, he's in danger.
Really?
Well, whether he is or not, do you think we have a choice? Blood Boil's gonna kill us and use our bones as toothpicks. And besides, when was the last time you went to a movie premiere?
Me? Never. And that's not an accident.
You just take a deep breath and you hang in there, old bird.
What's gonna happen to Frank?
Well, it's sad to say, but I think he can wait.
Oh, maybe you're right.
Hearing this is like sweet oil to my feathers.
Damn, we dropped Frank like a stone cold.
Okay, we'll help you.
Now you're talking. I knew I could count on you. You won't regret it. I'll pay you handsomely for your services. Speaking of which, how much were you thinking?
Well, if we add it all up, the trip, the time, and of course the costs. I mean, that won't be necessary. I guess we'll be doing this in our police capacity and out of the goodness of our hearts.
Not like Frank can complain. Oh, come on. At the start of this stream, I was all asking you to pay Frank some respects, and now we're making fun of the poor bug. Or insect. That's not very nice.
How nicely summed up, Santino.
Yeah.
So, see you at the party?
Very well, detectives. Can't wait.
Don't get yourself killed, okay?
Well, your sense of humor, it's one of a kind.
Alright then. And we could ask Lupus some other interesting things.
Crest deep in trouble.
No, okay. Let's actually ask, does Lupus know the king?
I understand the king himself will be the guest of honor at the premiere.
Oh.
Hector? Oh, he's an old personal friend of mine. We used to have cigar-smoking, brandy-tasting Clawville wildcard nights together.
What a time.
So you two are close?
He's practically my brother. Some people say we're distant relatives, but even I think that's just a rumor. Though I always thought there was something majestic in our family.
Yeah, I figured that right away.
Okay. So, that's not too bad, actually, to know that Lupus is good friends with the king. That could be useful. So what about Marble?
So how did you meet Meredith?
It was quite a strange story. I hadn't even heard of her before. But then, suddenly, it came up that she might write a biography of me. Of course, I was very interested, although I must admit I was enamored by her long legs, her wagging tail, and her playful whiskers.
Focus.
Well, she's not a small-town woman, that's for sure.
Marty, a little professionalism, please. So how was the rest?
Oh, you know, I offered her a drink, then things happened fast. And then the rest came naturally.
You slept with her right away?
What could I do?
It makes for good biography material, I guess. Very personal.
Right. That's the only option in this situation.
And they photographed you. What a coincidence.
Yeah, too much of a coincidence for my taste.
Yeah. Does kind of sound like they actually tried to set you up.
Tell me, does your wife know about your affair?
Probably not, because otherwise you were not in this situation.
Of course not. That's one of the main reasons I'm trying to avoid it leaking out.
I see. And the, cat thing, does she know about that?
I'm afraid she does. She's trying her best to cure me, and I swear I want to heal, but it's so hard. You see, as soon as I entered the station, I was bumped into by a colleague of yours, a bobcat lady. Needless to say, Chief Inspector Bloodboil had to drag me away from her.
Bobcat lady? Have we met this person?
I wouldn't worry about Miss Vasquez. She'd bite you in half. But I see your point. I feel sorry for your wife.
We have met Vasquez, actually. She wasn't the first game, but she was... I think we didn't talk to her. We saw her from a distance.
As am I. You know, once you get to know her, she's a real piece of work. More than that, a masterpiece.
I believe you, Mr. Lupus.
Alright. Not much more we can ask about that. We could have a little chat with Bloodboil, though. Oh, and Monica as well. Let's have a chat with Monica first. She's always nice to us.
Hey, Mon. Tell me, what the hell is all this? Who's waiting for us in the office?
You know what? I've not a clue, and it makes me furious.
You don't know? But you know everything that's going on here.
Okay, yeah, sometimes this game has a little bit of sequencing problems, so we definitely know who we're going to meet.
Yeah, that's just it. Bloodboil let whoever it is in through the back door, and me, he cut me out completely.
Damn.
That's outrageous.
But Monica, you work on a need-to-know basis. You need to know everything.
Right? But I'm not gonna let it go.
Good. Get the old bone chewer by his tail.
Oh, I will.
Alright, let's,
Tell me, Mon, did Laura call by any chance?
Oh.
No, Marty. Sorry.
Any messages?
None.
Never mind. It's okay, she's probably busy.
Yeah. Listen, Marty, if you need a place to stay...
Oh, no, just leave it, Mon. I'll manage. She'll calm down and we'll sort everything out.
Amen to that, Marty.
That's the spirit, you big chicken.
Alright then. Does she know much about Lupus?
Listen, Mon, what do you know about this Lupus fella?
Well, not much. Just what everyone else knows.
Sonny didn't even know he was a movie star.
What? Where do you live, Boss Bird? In a cave?
There you go, old man. What did I tell you?
Ah, leave me the cluck alone. So who is this guy?
Oh, as Marty says, a movie star, a personal friend of the king. And he's got quite a reputation as a ladies' man.
Yeah, well, he seems like a big jerk to me. And now it looks like we've got him round our necks.
How so?
Well, apparently someone plans to kill him at his movie premiere.
Oh.
No wonder.
What?
Oh, forget it. So what's the deal? You'll have to take care of him, or...
Yeah, like babysitters.
More like bodyguards.
In this case, same thing. The guy's a giant toddler.
That's an understatement.
Wait, Mon, do you know Lupus?
What? No, I don't even like movies that much.
Yeah, okay. Well, we're ready to go then.
But just beware, boys. You know, movie stars like him always have crazy fans. Stalkers who are capable of anything.
You know a little bit too much about this, Monica.
Oh, come on, Mon. It's a classic case of petty blackmail. Somebody takes a chance because he's a rich buffoon. Most of the time, it doesn't escalate to violence.
Yeah, most of the time.
But we'll be there to make sure nothing bad happens.
Yeah, sure.
Alright. Not much else we can ask. Anything else we can show? No, can't tell. Can she tell us anything about the Fang, actually? No. What about the letter, though?
Let's see,
Nah. Okay.
How about no?
Okay, what about Bloodboil?
Sir, if I may say so.
Sonny?
Yes, sir?
You made the right decision. I'm glad you did.
Did I have a choice?
No, not really. But you gave in more easily than usual.
Maybe I'm getting old, sir. I have less and less time to argue.
That's a good one.
Happy to please.
Be at the premiere and keep an eye on Mr. Lupus. Have some champagne. You'll survive. And then you can go to your usual trespassing business.
What do you mean, sir? We never...
I think he might have read the newspaper.
Martin, stop blabbing. I've seen how anxious you are to get in your car and start making trouble.
Sonny, I think we've become predictable.
Or that.
And it's time to do something surprising.
Now get out of my sight, you chickens.
Yes, sir.
No, not yet. We're gonna talk a little bit more.
What else do you want?
I guess nothing. For now.
Then get your drumsticks out of here, you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I guess not. But let's ask about Lupus.
What else do you want? Go on, get moving.
Sir, are you all right?
Wait, what?
You know, in the old days, you would have thrown this clown out.
Sonny, I don't think we should do this.
Leave it, Martin. Santino's right. A few years ago, I would have. But those days are gone.
What do you mean?
Just look at me. I haven't been the same since the massacre. And neither has the city. The gangs are tearing us apart. And we need all the support we can get to keep order.
You mean the king?
Men like Lupus are the king's lackeys. If we help them, we help ourselves. And our common cause to clean up the city once and for all.
Ah, yeah, of course we're doing a favor to the king.
I see. Well, thank you for your honesty, sir.
Just get things done, and the city will be set right.
That's unusually optimistic of you, sir.
You see? I am getting old, too.
We'll do what we can, Chief.
So what do you know about the king?
Tell me, boss, will the king really be at this premiere?
Ah, Sonny, the king is a big fan of cinema and especially historical adventure films. Didn't you read it in the Cosmopelican?
The king is indeed a lover of cinema. And yes, he will be the guest of honor this evening.
I thought it was going to be us.
You'll have to do a lot of toasting at parties like this for that.
Yeah, thanks, I'll pass.
Oh, one more thing. Wear your best dress, detective.
That's what I'm wearing now.
Got it, Chief.
Okay, so we're gonna have to dress up as well. So what happened to Moses?
If you don't mind me asking, boss, how come Moses and Plato aren't in charge of this buffoonery? I mean, they're your lapdogs these days, aren't they?
They're on other important business, Santino. And Lupus, I don't understand why, but he specifically asked for you.
He's got a problem with foxes?
Moses and Plato have known Mr. Lupus for some time. But if you want to know more, ask them.
I will. We've been so close to them lately.
Really? I think I missed a scene or something.
Tell me, boss, where are Moses and Plato?
What's that got to do with you?
Well, we got a tip they might be working on some kind of super secret assignment. Maybe for the king.
How do you know about this?
Uh-oh, we've been busted.
Well, you know, we are detectives.
Don't joke with me, Santino. If the king finds out that the secret mission is known to every little detective in town...
Little detective? That's not nice.
If you know what's good for you, you won't stick your beak into this case. Understood?
Understood, sir. But you do realize that by making statements like that, you're just ruffling our feathers.
I'm not kidding this time, boys. If I find out you've gotten involved in this case, you'll be out of the station.
Yes, sir.
Should we try and show him the letter, maybe?
Ah, for cluck's sake.
No, that doesn't work. Alright, where are we off to? Oh, there's still something here we need to have a look at? Speedrun getting fired, exactly. Not much we can show. Can we show Monica the Fang? No, probably not. Do we need to go outside first? Is it one of those things? No, it's not actually, surprisingly. No, that's my car. Is there anything we've forgotten to ask? No, you don't seem to be very talkative today. Is there someone in the shooting range we need to talk to? Do we need to have a look?
Let's go.
No, that's Lupus is still going to be here, right? Is there anything else you want to ask him? Not really. Didn't get much of the church either. Oh, we need to talk to Monica about the party. Alright, let's see.
Any news?
Nothing at the moment, but you'll be the first to know.
Deal.
No, we can't ask her. Oh, we can ask her about the party. Let's go.
Listen, Marty, can you go get some coffee?
What? We had like 5 jugs already today. Your heart's gonna explode, old man.
It's the last one. Then I swear I'll stop, but otherwise, I won't make it through the night.
Okay. All right. Your funeral.
Thanks, young fella.
Did you just dump Marty?
I need to ask you a favor.
Uh-oh. That's a bad start.
Blood Boil wants us to go to the movie premiere and watch for Lupus.
So far, so good.
But we have other things to do, so I'm gonna tell Marty to leave the evening discreetly.
That's all so clear, so where do I come in?
I need you.
Ah, you finally said it.
No, not like that. Listen, without Marty, I'm lost in the crowd.
How so?
And I can't stand the crowd. I don't like crowds. I need someone to keep me grounded so I don't freak out.
Oh, so I'll be the weight that's pulling you down?
Something like that.
I'm really honored. But listen, Sonny, I don't really want to go there.
Yeah, okay. You're right. I understand. I don't know why I even thought.
But I'll do it.
What?
I'll be there, Sonny. And I'm gonna take care of you.
What? No, you don't have to take care of me. Just,
I'll be there, okay?
Yeah. Thanks, Mon. Really. Eternal gratitude.
You'll owe me a coffee for it. A normal coffee, not the PD one.
You got a deal, Mon.
Hey, I brought the coffee.
You know what? You were right. I should take care of my heart.
Are you kidding me?
Sorry, buddy.
Mon?
Leave me out of this.
Alright then.
Something still smells fishy to me.
You think Lupus didn't tell you everything?
No, for sure he did not say everything.
Of course not. And we don't know enough about him.
I know all his movies by heart.
Thanks, Marty. That's a big help.
You're just saying that.
Listen, why don't you go home and try to reconcile with Laura?
Oh, so you're gonna dump me again?
No, I'm not. I'm gonna go home and get my shit together. And I'll talk to Lewis.
What do you want with Mr. Bunny Ears?
You know, he used to move in some pretty high circles. As far as I can tell, he's managed to climb back up to the top recently. Maybe he can tell us something useful about the wolf.
That is true. He did also get us into that club in the first game. So he does have connections.
That's not a bad idea. So I'm gonna...
Relax, Marty. You can do it. You're strong.
You think so?
I think so. You can't run away forever. You also can't take endless advantage of Lewis's kindness.
You've been doing it for years.
That's beside the point, Marty. You can't end up like me. You have to talk to Laura.
It's kind of weird getting relationship advice from you.
Shut up.
Alright then. I think next... I think we're gonna go back to the flat and then probably end it there.
To be frank, whatever Blood Boil said, I did have a choice. I always have. For example, I could have told him to go to hell. but I had a feeling that this business with Mr. Lupus might be oddly connected to what happened to Frank. And to what's happening at the Hive, for that matter. Or am I seeing things now? Either way, Lewis was an old friend of mine, and he always moved in pretty high places. I wanted to find out more about the wolf and the upcoming party, so this was the perfect chance to question him. I hoped I'd written his number down in my phone book.
But we called him just earlier for an apartment for Marty. I'm pretty sure you wrote it down. He is getting really old. Okay, let's see. So I think we're gonna leave that for next time. So we need to remember that we're gonna have to give... Let me just check something before I forget. Did we actually go back to... Did we actually ever go back and talk to Douglas? Not really, did we? I can't remember. I'll probably give Lewis... I'll probably give Lewis the call. It's, shit, I don't remember. Oh, welcome in, how are you doing? I'm probably gonna be in here very soon, so... Let's call Lewis quick and see how we go from there.
Hey, Lewis, old buddy. It's Sonny.
Sonny? How can I help you?
Not welcome in, you've been lurking? Fair enough. Well, thank you for lurking then.
I need that clever skull between your huge fluffy ears.
I'm so sorry, but I'm in a hurry. I'm supposed to be at the premiere of a major motion picture.
Is that so, El Wolf?
Have you heard of it?
Have I heard of it? I'm the guest of honor. I mean, next to the king, of course.
Well, that's wonderful. So, can we go together?
Yeah, that'd be great. Look, just come by when you're ready and we'll go.
I'm jumping right away!
Thanks,
He's
buddy.
excited. Let's go. I'm gonna bet he's gonna be right there when I look up.
That went smoothly. I suspected that he was invited to the party. He's never missed one. And if the king is also attending, Lewis will take any opportunity to restore his once illustrious family to its former glory. Besides, I was very much hoping that he might have some useful information about Lupus, the king, and the other guests in general. He might even have a clue as to who might want to harm the silent wolf.
Alright then. Oh, Lewis is right there. Looking sharp, Lewis. But unfortunately, we're going to be talking to you next time. So, let's put us back in the bar. And we'll take